last of the campsite packing up. I wanted to get a shot of the lake before I leave.
You mean versus getting up in the morning, or?
Well, no, just like as a whole, right? So, you know, that shelter site before the food pickup was amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone's hanging out.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The food resupply was amazing. Last night's camp spot was pretty freaking awesome too.
This was awesome.
Yeah, this was pretty freaking awesome. Like, it's been a great last couple days.
I told Hopscotch, it feels like high school where you hate it, and then the last like month or so you love it, and you
Hey,
love
you're like,
people.
I'm gonna miss this. Yeah. That's a good comparison.
Good morning. It's day 214. Or -1. A really good night last night. I was in a campsite with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other campers, 5 other thru hikers, one of which I've known for a couple of weeks, but all the others were new to me since yesterday. I mean, technically we were all at the Cooper Brook Falls, except I was kind of camped over the top of the hill and didn't hang out with any of them. And then they were all at the resupply the next morning. And again, they were all strangers to me. I just noticed them, but we didn't really meet until yesterday on trail. And they were all at that lake night before last, but I was the last to arrive and camped over in the campsite while they were all set up on the beach because they mostly had tents. So I've been hiking with them for 2.5 days, but did not meet them till yesterday on trail. And then we all camped together last night. And then Cuddle Snake I've known for, I think I met him in the Whites. And we've been hiking together since Monson, really. So this is the last day in the 100 mile. It's a little chilly this morning. It actually rained for a few minutes while we were packing up camp. But the forecast just says partly cloudy, 0 chance of rain, so that might have just been kind of a condensation, morning fog, dew falling from the sky, because it only lasted a few minutes and was hardly noticeable, but enough to where we were all worried that was going to be a rainy day.
I wasn't kidding. No, I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, there's that, and then there's like the
So I think that means I'm leaving the 100-mile wilderness. There's a little road up ahead that is the Golden Road, which we walk along for a little while, half mile or so maybe. But yeah, those signs and that registration box, I don't think I need to unregister, right? I registered on the way in back that day of leaving Monson, which was exactly a week ago. There's this sign. Rules, rules. I like this side better. The trees are gorgeous. The sky too. This is the Golden Road, which marks the boundary of the 100-mile wilderness. I don't know if we're walking along the boundary right now, but we're headed towards A-Ball Bridge and the entrance to Baxter. Don't know who that is walking towards me. Here we are at A-Ball Bridge. The gang's all here. There's a view off to the left, I guess. So is this where you sign up? Let's see. Pole's down. Okay. CS. Wayfarer, Chuckle, Skittles, Miles, Yard Sale, Worldwide, Shepherd, Kiosk, One Hit Wonder. Holy cow, so Worldwide is Shepherd. Well, I just nabbed the 11th of 12 spots at the Birches. So the AT goes this way. Through the Daisy Pond area, through Katahdin Stream, and then to the Birches. The Blueberry Ledges goes more directly but less flat to the Birches, and it's about 5 miles shorter. Well, these are the opening miles of Baxter State Park on the AT. So I'm in Baxter with 13 miles to go to top of Katahdin. The last 5 are a doozy from what I hear. So I'm passing alongside the Penobscot River, or a branch of it. Still no moose. Well, here we are, sitting in this relaxing cluster of old cedar trees overlooking the Penobscot River, having lunch on my second to last day of my Appalachian Trail through hike. There's a road just across the river because I keep hearing cars every once in a while. This could not be a more gorgeous day, and I think tomorrow's going to be just like it. And Saturday the weather turns to nasty. Gosh, no thoughts at the moment. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this breeze and wait for a moose to walk into my line of sight like it needs to in the next 6 hours, 6 hours before it gets dark. I should only have 7 miles to go after this break, which should take me about 3 hours. Except I've already gone over 10 miles today, so my feet are a little tired, but it should be doable. And I should get there no later than 4. It's 12:15 right now, so if I leave at 12:30, I should get there mid-afternoon. And reunite with some friends and maybe even Samil and Angelita if they make it, which they should. They just need to park somewhere up in the north of Baxter and then find their way down to here, and it's probably a solid hour of additional driving for them. That's how far away that is. But I'll be looking forward to seeing them. Pine needles on that. This is an encapsulation of every lunch. Probably 190 lunches on the AT, represented by this footage. This is my secret. The river behind me. How nice is this? So that was Big Niagara. Little Niagara is like 0.3 ahead upstream. So here I am in Baxter State Park, going through a little grove of pine trees. Sure smells nice. I'm about 1 mile from the Birches, so a little less than a mile from A-Ball, but it's kind of like the Birches is off on a side trail, so I don't know if I'm going through A-Ball. Depends on which map I look at. I should get there around 3:30, which is really an amazing feat for me. That is an 18-mile day with 2 breaks by 3:30 in the afternoon. This is fun. So that type of foundation structure is called a crib, by the way, since nobody asked. I realized it was a 0.3 roadwalk to the Birches. I also saw a sign back there for Baxter Peak. Never heard of that place. There's the trail to the Birches. It goes right through a toilet.
Like a spoon squad.
Here, I'll take it.
Thank you. Who's got a phone? There we go. Like a spoon squad.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you're beautiful.
Yeah. Cold steel.
South Peak is 26 feet lower than Baxter Peak. But as you like drive in and out of the park or hiking around, the pointy thing that you see on the mountain that you think is the top of Katahdin is actually South Peak. So that's the peak that's on the knife's edge.
Oh yeah, because you don't use water.
And get back to
Smile, you're on camera. They're off doing
Oh, I need to crush this.
Nice.
Well, very cool.
Well, no, it was Green River and there was
Another one.
yeah, Ramble.
There was some